Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring it out of the end zone for a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Washington Huskies offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And the result is going to be a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down, earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. So the Seminoles offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, to start to see that affect the defense.
Running through the tackle. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter,
and it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the
touchdown. Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got it.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Florida State 24, Washington 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Huskies will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Seminoles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds the receiver wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's West. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the Huskies will line up to We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Catch is made down the middle. And the tackle is made, and the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Washington offense retakes the field here. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's running out of time here. This time, a completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. The Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Noles will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Defense is coming after him. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down. And the Washington... on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Great job of the defense so far. Goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Catch made on the right side. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Play action here on first down. Now rolling out to his left. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll test the right side here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Noles will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The pass is caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team heads it in and brings him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The freshman brings him down quickly. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. It's a fumble. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done.
And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll tackle him for a small gain. He did a lot more on 3rd and long. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. Not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close.